Lions Park trailhead here in Moab, and we're getting ready to go on the two trails that lead out from here. It's background noise, they're working on the trail under the bridge. This will be the canyon that we go up first. The black faces of these cliffs. Here's an amphitheater that doesn't have any place for the people to sit. See how the shadow changes as we go by it. Fresh leaves coming on the trees. Two and a half miles and it bike trail ends and it goes on the highway. Nope, we're not going to go up there. There is no shoulder. So we're going to head back. That's 2.5 mile little recreational trail for the city of Moab. They can jog up here. There were a lot of people jogging. Look at the lighting here. The colors match. Looks like the trail is going to go right into that wall. But there's a river between the wall and us. I heard these people talking on this wall, and they are climbing. I'll try and zoom in here. Wow, it's a long ways away. But the sound was coming out of that little reflector up there. That's really up there. It's a good spot when you find a little shade to stop in. Vegetation growing right out of the rock up above us. Trees grow out of the rock. A lot of the bridges out here come from Alexandria, Minnesota. There's a big one. This one crosses the Colorado River. And then you look up. Wow, it's really a long ways up there. Here's the big highway going over the river. You can see the red cement. They made it the same color as the surrounding rock. You can see the brim works really good. I don't have any sun on my face or sides. Top is covered up. She doesn't have any sun. Here's some of the locals. It's springtime in the desert. All this sagebrush that blooms here. The leaves are soft right now. Very soft. They're just coming out. Then I'm going to go over here and look at this flower. There's tiny, tiny little flowers blooming. These don't even fit on the end of your finger. They're so small. Let me see if I'm getting that. Focus that. There. It's not even a half an inch across. And then over here, there's a big bloomer. Look at this one. This one here is 3 inches across. And these guys, there's fresh ones coming. Some of them showed up from yesterday. But I don't know. Let's check the moisture level here. Yeah, that's, I suppose if you go down 6 inches, there's some moisture. Pretty dry on the top, and it gets so hot during the day. We made it up to the Arches entrance. There, we're gonna line up a picture here. Let's see what we can do. Look at how nice and shady this is in here. Oh, she wants to boogie. And there is the entrance to the Arches National Park. And with the reservation system, there's no more long lines of miles. This is midday. I mean, I think it's around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And there's just a couple of cars lined up there. We're gonna climb 8 miles up this hill on the trail to the side of the highway. And we'll see how that goes. It'll be a fun course coming back to town. There's layers in this rock that look like cement. With all these red canyons around here, it looks like this rock got rejected. They threw it out. They don't want it around anymore. It's the wrong color. This area here is a little redder than the rest. Climbing. It's a steep portion right here. Highway's over there. We're a long ways away now. You don't have all that noise. Just little stones down there that are 30 feet in diameter. Here's a little trail that comes off here on the left side. No e-bikes, no pedal assist. We're still climbing. When riding the trike at 7 miles an hour, you get to notice all the different levels that you're looking at. They move at different rates. I call this the concrete hill. Solid whitish gray rock. And the trees still find ways to grow out of the cracks. No more cars, can't hear anything. Just the purr of the chain grinding. Look at that trail up there. We're kind of getting up here where it's towards the top of something. So you're starting to see a little further ahead now instead of winding through such a tight canyon. That looks like it's adobe, but instead of the tan color, it's red. That would really be muddy on your shoes. Look at the contrast of the color here with the green bush and the red adobe. Oh! Where's that doozer at? Wow. That's a nice pipe. Oh. Temperature has gone from 80 degrees to 72 degrees, and we have full sun. We're freezing. So she's gonna get out the coats. It's 10 minutes to the Giants Cafe. I hope they're open. We can take a break. 8.5 miles of climbing, except for the last half mile is kind of level up at the top here. Made it to the Moab Giants Cafe. And there's some tables out here. We found a place to park that's in the shade. And Tilly's waiting. She knows there's something good coming. We're heading back to Moab. It says 10 miles. We'll get over that grade up there and then it'll be all downhill. Just this one little section where you're real close to the road here. There, now we're back. There's the Giants. And away it goes, not giving it any energy. That's all stored from when we pedaled up the hill. What's going on back there? 7% grade next 1.3 miles. Speed limit 20. 7% is going to give us a pretty good pull. We're going to get out of hand here. We're going to have to use some friction. Now you get the idea. Wow, this is really steep. 7%. Minute. Let's see what she's doing coming down this hill. Here she comes. Her discs are probably red hot. Oh, I heard her yelling down there. I think he's trying to make it echo. Yeah. I see that big flag there. The speed limit is 20 here. I can see why. You get too much energy, you miss a turn. That wouldn't come out very good. How's Pup doing? This whole canyon here is full of mountain bike trails down there. I don't know if you can see it. Single track though. Wouldn't work for us. Look at that highway. You hear it roaring. Mile after mile of coasting. We're running 20 pounds of pressure on the tires. The trail is so smooth. Nothing wrong with this. That cement barrier is really hefty. It keeps us separated from the traffic. We're almost back to the parking area. We'll take one last look at the big Colorado River. It's so peaceful. The ramps are out. Her trike is lined up, ready to put in. And Tilly waits patiently. There's lots of these rental bikes today. I've been on the trail most of the day here in Moab, and I did not see one recumbent bicycle or tricycle. None. If you want to see recumbent tricycles, go to Iowa. That's where we saw the most. About 15 minutes later, we're ready to roll. It's all tied down. Fits good.